disappearing and shit. Dang.
Yo, what up, what up? Welcome to the Focus Daily Show. We got Mr. El Pooh in the house. We got Mr. Walk in the house. You got myself, Mr. Floyd X. On the Focus Daily, we just run through the news for a little quick 30 minutes and give you like some updates. If y'all want to speak on something, click in the comments and we could talk about it. So let's get it cracking. First thing we're gonna talk about my section called Black Folks, White Politics. And today on the Black Folks, White Politics, we're gonna talk about that Chinese balloon. The balloon was blown up. I think that was yesterday. They shot it down out the sky. Then China said that was an overreaction. I watched the statements from their whatever you call their Secretary of Foreign Affairs. Her name is Mao Ning, in case you wanted to know. She said that the U.S. overreacted. It was just a weather balloon, and just overreacted. But my opinion on that is that it was America's opportunity to show strength. To shoot down the balloon, it was just an opportunity to show strength. What y'all think? What's y'all opinion on that balloon that was shot down? Was it really? Do y'all believe it was a spy balloon, or was it a weather balloon like China says?
Well,
Come on, man! If y'all gonna be on the show, y'all
I'm
got to talk.
I'm gonna
Y'all
say
got
like
to
this,
talk.
bro. I'm gonna say like this. Check this out, bro.
God damn it!
Well, you can't hear me. You can't hear me.
I can hear you. I
Hello.
can hear you.
1 2 1 2. Okay, check it out.
Yep.
I don't think they showed strength because there's so much open land that it floated over, and they was talking about they didn't want to shoot it down before because they didn't want to have no casualties on the ground. They could have shot it over. When they first spotted it like out in Idaho or something like that. Man,
Yeah.
it's too much open land out there. They could have been and shot that down. I don't know. That's not showing strength. I mean, they waited till you got off the coast of Carolina in the waters in the Atlantic Ocean, then they shot it down. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Why?
strength, huh?
Why would China use a big ass white balloon to spy on America? What information are they going to get?
Right. Seems kind of obvious, like a big old balloon, like we're not gonna see it. But they said that they didn't see ones in the Trump administration. Apparently, they've been flying around for a while.
Yeah, they say at least 3 times with
Mm,
Trump.
yeah.
So the answer is no information. A big ass balloon with what kind of technology could you put on a big ass balloon? The only thing I read that the only thing a balloon is good for is that it can avoid the radar detection. Other than that, it's just a big ass white balloon that everybody can see.
Cameras. That's about it. They could
Yeah.
probably have cameras on it, listening devices, something like that. That's about it.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it was just like just a move, something to do to get some attention and
Hmm.
see what America was gonna do.
Right.
Okay.
We
That's what they're
talking
gonna
about
do.
it,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. Yep.
But I've
That's
heard
true.
they've done stuff like this before, like even in the '80s, and they had like just like a send a balloon and shit over here, just and see like and we've done it. From what I hear, we've done it as well, like just send
Okay.
stuff, you know, because it wasn't a real threat unless it has some kind of agent in there to drop some type of poison or something.
Hmm.
But
Oh,
It
so it
could have
seemed
been
like
actually. It could have been something invisible. They've been dropping in the air the whole time. We didn't even know.
yeah,
Something just
it
yeah.
seemed like well, we haven't heard any reports or anything like that as far as chemicals or stuff like that. But what I would say about it was that the Secretary of State he canceled his trip to China and during
Yeah.
his press speech. I was curious as to why when he was giving this press speech he had the American flag and the South Korea flag in the background. I was wondering if that's like a way to taunt China or anything. I have no idea why he had the South Korean flag next to the American flag during his secretary or his speech he was giving. But that's enough of the balloon. The homies, okay. Well, Biden, he's supposed to give a State of the Union address tomorrow, so maybe he'll speak some more on it and give us some more greatly needed information on this balloon. You know, we all sitting waiting to hear what great news he have for us as American citizens. You know, he's gonna let us know whatever they give at the State of the Union address. Are y'all excited?
Yeah, we want to know the State of the Union. I guess he'll let us. I guess he'll let us know that he doesn't have any more classified documents anywhere too.
Okay, cool. So let's move forward. We're gonna move on to the big earthquake in Turkey. A tragedy there. 7.5 magnitude earthquake, which happened at 4 a.m. The death toll is currently at 4,300 if you include the country of Turkey and Syria, because it happened on the border. And if you take a good look at it, we all know what that looks like, but we ain't gonna speak on that. We're gonna be respectful. But that's what's happened at on the border, Turkey and Syria. If you want to take time to see where Syria and Turkey's at, and the epicenter is right there in the middle, right where the clitoris will be located at. But we'll move forward from that. We hope that everybody recovers from that earthquake. Everybody that was injured, our thoughts and prayers goes out to the people that died during that earthquake. And the last big earthquake happened in January of 2020, which was a 6.7 magnitude. And apparently in that earthquake, only 22 people died.
Wow.
So it's
earthquake. Quake. He said earthquake.
That's the black way of saying it.
Get off my show.
Yeah, he said get off.
So that happened Turkey and Syria. So again, our prayers go out to them.
Yeah.
And they just be thankful that we haven't experienced any earthquakes, knock on wood, in recent times that have been of that magnitude, you know. I think, what was the last major one that y'all can remember here in America? Was that the Northridge or?
Northridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been quite a few, but yeah, none of them was that impactful that I could think of.
Cool.
Yeah, but the big one coming, so you know, just be prepared. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Cool. Yep. So let's move forward. We talk about the y'all want to get into some Grammy Awards real quick? Mr. L. Pooh, you want to speak on the Grammys, brother?
Yeah, man. I didn't see the Grammys because I don't look at that bull. But they had a little hip hop tribute. They had all kinds of old school artists on there, you know, LL, the Melly Mels, you know what I'm saying? They had all kinds. They had Missy. They had I think it was a whole lot of cats though.
Oh, they remember hip hop. They remember the words hip hop, huh? Oh.
Yeah, and they actually gave it up. Says the 50th, you know, anniversary for hip hop and everything. They did their thing on that. And
wow.
The only West Coast artist I saw was Ice-T.
Ice-T. Okay, I know they had
that's crazy.
Madonna. Madonna, she made an appearance looking lovely as ever. Shout out to Madonna.
That's lovely.
As ever.
Yeah. Shout out to Madonna.
Botox Cupid doll.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Cupid doll.
Shout out to Beyonce. She got like 32 Grammys now, the most of anybody ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Salute.
Congratulations, Miss Beyonce. All right. Then we got Kyrie Irving. He got traded to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Mavericks. So, you know, hopefully it's what he wants out of life, and Hopefully he'll be happy at his new home. We know he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Boston Celtics, the New Jersey Nets. And I think this
Clippers.
is team number, not the New Jersey Nets, the Brooklyn Nets.
Mhm.
And now this
Yeah.
is number 4. So
Perkins, what's his name? Perkins from the First Take, Kendrick Perkins. He said that the combination of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and what's the beard? The beard.
James Harden.
The brother with the beard.
Yeah, Harden.
James Harden.
Harden. He said that this was the biggest bust or the worst collaboration in the history of big 3 players. He said out of all their talent, they only went to one playoff. Like, yeah. So it was a bust.
Say when they was injured so much. It's not like they played a full season. You know what I mean? They got no chemistry under them, nothing like LeBron did when he went to Miami, or when Kevin linked up with in Golden State. They was all, they were healthy. When he got the dog on the Nets, they was immediately hurt. Everybody back to back. If one hurt, the other one hurt.
Yeah.
They never got the chance to play together.
Right.
So he gets they getting a bad rap for that. They're kind of getting a bad rap for that.
Yeah, with Kyrie antics, I'm kind of on the fence with him because I think he's gonna probably go down there and it's gonna be another story. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I agree.
I don't feel like playing. You can't trust him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him
because that's who he is. Yeah, that's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some interesting facts about Mr. Kyrie Irving. He was born in Melbourne, Australia, because his father played basketball for the Australian League, and his mother, who was half black and half Native American, I believe, Lakota, she died when he was 4 years old. These are just some interesting facts. He was drafted in 2011.
You got to speak up.
Drafted in 2011 and started playing in the Cleveland Cavaliers. So he's been in the league for a minute now. Yep. Cool.
Well, it seems like teams get better without him. That's what happened to Boston and the Cavaliers. They sunk anyway. They was. So we'll see.
Okay. Cool. So let's move on. Let's talk about Ohio. The train crash. A train derailed on Friday in Ohio. There's no stories of any casualties. So fortunately, no one died from that train derailment. They had to evacuate the school. It happened in East Palestine, Ohio. Train crash. They evacuated the school, and now they have what's known as an Operation Drain, where they're going to drain the 4 tanks that was contained in a chemical known as vinyl chloride, which is a chemical that they want to dispose of. They drain the tanks and then they burn it. So surrounding schools have been closed down for the rest of the week. All the residents within a mile of the crash site had to evacuate and are currently living in hotels or with relatives. So that's where we at with that one. Fortunately, nobody died. What else? That's it on that. Any thoughts on the train derailing? No reports yet as to what caused it.
No, it's just crazy, man. They had to evacuate those people for a whole mile. Damn, must be some dangerous stuff on there.
Yeah.
But where does that stuff come from? It must be like that whatever you call vinyl chloride or whatever.
I don't know. I'm assuming
it must be a byproduct of something, like chemical, runoff or some shit like that. Not runoff.
maybe it's used to make something like different products. They just transport it across the state. So I'm assuming it's a product that's chemical that's used to make something. So
Yeah,
they just transporting it.
it's like
So let's
chemical
see.
waste. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what they talking about in the trending news. We got in the trending news the Turkey earthquake, the Chinese spy balloon. We talked about those. Kyrie Irving train derailment. See, I did it different today, and the top 4 is something that I covered. I avoided coming here first, and I still ended up going with it done now. I don't know what's going on with Bad Bunny and Christina Grimmie. Who's Christina Grimmie? Do y'all know?
Never heard of it.
Me neither. The Russia-Ukraine conflict. Let's see what's happening with the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Possible 100. What that say? Ukrainian possible Tu-141 strikes deep in Russia shows repurposed warheads. Okay. So the war is still going on. People still dying over there. And
About to
that's
be a
where we
year.
at. The 1 year anniversary of the war. So a lot of lives ended behind the war.
Other news, we got YSL case against Young Thugger. Feds got over 350 possible people to testify against my man.
Wow.
Over 350 people. It's actually 370. And they trying to get Lil Wayne and Baby to testify against Young Thug because of like I think it was 2014 or something when
The bus
Lil Wayne,
incident.
yeah, Buzz got shot up, and it's alleged that Young Thug was behind it. So they want Lil Wayne to testify, which we know is not going to happen. He has nothing to gain from that. So yeah, but it ain't looking good for Thugger. It ain't looking good.
Man,
Well, I
oh
mean, if
man.
you got 300 and some people trying to testify against you, no, it don't look good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. Young Thugger. I mean, it's the cost of living that thug life, I guess, or being that mafiosa gangster that you want to be. I guess that's what happens, man. You do crime with people, you got enough people to call or speak against you, and I guess the word is rat you out. Hey.
It ain't worth it, man.
Well, speaking on hip hop, y'all heard about Jay Prince speaking to what's that boy
Offset.
Takeoff? Offset,
Yeah.
yeah, Offset.
Yeah.
Talking crazy.
Yep. That was some ill shit. I mean, it's ridiculous to see him going back and forth and veiled threats talking about don't make me feel threatened and things of that nature. And from what I hear of the interview, they say that Wallow and Gilly look shook during the interview, like they really didn't want to do it, but they did it. And so I haven't taken a chance to watch it. I was like, I'm not interested in what they got to say. And it's bothersome that they still speaking on this man and that this brother. It sounds like he gonna get off because it was self-defense because somebody on the Migos side pulled first or something like that. So so they saying they might get off. Not sure
But
how that's
I like Offset's response. He's like, y'all all on the internet talking this. He's like, Jay Prince, you got my number. Give me a call. You
Yeah.
could have called me. He was like, I don't really know y'all. Y'all don't know shit about me, or y'all don't know about my relationship with my brother. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Takeoff. He's like, everybody is doing all this talking, and I haven't even said shit.
Yeah.
So what y'all talking about? He was like, give me a ring. So I liked his response. It seemed genuine and sincere.
Yeah, and to add to that, because Jay Prince was saying he's hearing a lot of things. He got a lot of people out there. They doing a lot of talking, and that's what old boy was saying. He was like, man, you doing all this basically this he say she say stuff, talking about what other people saying. Man, why don't you talk to me directly? That's what he was saying. And I agree with that
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Right, I could dig that too.
And then in addition, they said that during the Grammys, they said there was a scuffle backstage that Takeoff was trying to go perform that song with Quavo or
You
something when
mean
he did his
Offset?
Offset.
Takeoff, resting in peace.
Yeah. Well, Takeoff was trying to do
He
a
wasn't
song with
there.
It was Offset, bro.
Bye, nigga. Takeoff was trying to do a song with Quavo and shit. So they was had a scuffle or something. He went out there and performed it by himself. What's your opinion on that? What you think as far as them coming back together as a team?
Look, man, I don't know what they going through, man, but they going through something that's between them. You know what I'm saying? But they need to come together, especially at this time right now. That's all I got to say. Put your differences aside and make something happen.
I haven't heard that they got into an altercation. That's fact right there. Or you?
That's fact.
And he was even there.
Yeah. I guess you don't be in the streets every day, like you say, because if you didn't hear it, it must not have happened.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, man. It's like I don't even know if it's even worth it for people to be in a group nowadays because they all fall apart. Only groups that I could think of that never separated is Outkast, right?
Locks, baby.
Huh?
Yeah, the
Locks.
Outkast and the Locks. Okay. But for the most part, other groups they just come together and they fall apart because people don't want to be there. People don't like the other people in the group. Always egos. It's crazy, man.
It's money. It's like if all four of us had to split $1,000, we're gonna be like, damn, what's that? 250 each, 25 each or something. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna end the show right here. Thank y'all for watching the Focus Daily. We hope y'all got some good information and a good insight. That's what we hope to bring you every day at 8:30. Join us every day at 8:30. Enjoy the rest of